Hey guys, Jennifer D'Souza here. While I'm having trouble getting a decent internet connection to come to you guys live, I started just kind of going old school and going back to YouTube. And so you'll be able to find this on my YouTube channel. I will post it on Facebook, and it will also be on my blog. Anyway, I wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you about something that I've kind of realized I've been doing my whole life without really thinking that much into it. And it kind of dawned on me the other day. I mean, it's kind of you talk about mindset a lot in business and how absolutely vital mindset is. In fact, your mindset is the number one most important thing to you and your business, right? Because without the right mindset, the tiniest little hurdle comes, or you get distracted and you give up, you move on, and you move on to something else and you quit, right? Mindset is the number one most important thing in your business. And I realized that my whole life I've done this kind of little mind ninja trick, and it kind of dawned on me that maybe everybody else doesn't do this. I mean, I'm kind of different. I'm kind of strange. I have a theater background. My parents are performers. I've been doing this in my head since I was a kid. So today I'm going to share this with you. Okay. And my little ninja mind trick, all it is taking whatever hurdle you're facing right now, whatever the frustration is, whatever the obstacle is, whether it's, man, I just did a presentation and it sucked. I did a webinar and there was nobody on it. I did a Facebook Live and nobody was on it. I did a party and nobody came. I did a training and it totally bombed. I'm trying to recruit and I'm struggling with that. Whatever it is, the trick is for you to tell your story starting there. Okay, because it's too easy for that to be the end of a story, right? Man, I tried this network marketing thing, and then I went and I did a presentation and people looked at me like I was crazy, and so I quit. Man, I really wanted to become an online coach, but I did a webinar and nobody showed up and I quit. It's way too easy to make that the end of your story. But the ninja mind trick is to make that the beginning of your story. So what I've always done, again, this goes back to my performance and background, but I've always imagined myself on stage receiving an award and sharing my story. And whatever the hardship I was going through right then at that moment was the beginning of the story and not the end. Right? So that same story of, man, I decided I wanted to become an online coach and I hosted my first webinar and it sucked. Instead of that being the end, that's now the beginning. Okay? So it sucked. It was awful. Nobody showed up. It was embarrassing. The tech was a disaster. But I knew that there was something to this. I knew there were people that were doing this and being successful. I just had to figure out how to do it. And so I learned, I signed up for courses. I took everybody else's webinar on the planet as research. I got a coach. I read the books. I did the work. I tried again. This time it was a little more smooth, still some bumps. So then I tried it again. I showed up. I did the work. And now I am a successful coach with X amount of clients. I make, 6 figures or whatever. Finish out the story. Finish out the story. Don't let whatever that hurdle is, whatever's got you down, whatever has you feeling stuck. That's the beginning, not the end. Picture yourself on stage. So whether that's, at your company conference and you're on stage, as the top earner in your company, you're the top recruiter in your company, you're the top team in your company, whatever it is, picture yourself the success that you want to be. Picture yourself as that success. And now you've been charged with one, coming up on stage and receiving some kind of great award. And now you've got to share your story to inspire everybody else to want to do what you've done. Okay. Now I'll tell you, nobody's ever been inspired by a story that sounded like this. Well, I was born with all the conveniences and an easy life, and everything was always easy for me. And I heard about this business, and so I joined, and all my friends and family were immediately on board. It took no convincing at all. They just saw what a genius idea it was. They all jumped on board, and I rose right to the top. Okay, that story is going to inspire all of nobody. Nobody, right? Can you relate with that story? Everything just coming easy? No, I can't, right? What are we inspired by? We're inspired by the stories that start with struggle, right? That start with, I didn't know anything. This was new to me. I was frustrated. I didn't have the experience. I wasn't comfortable in front of people. Whatever it is. I didn't have any tech experience and I was overwhelmed by the tech. I didn't know how to recruit. I didn't know how to get up and give a presentation. Those are the things we can relate to. And when we can relate to you, and then you can tell us how, even though that's where I started, I showed up. I did the work. I learned. I grew. Every challenge I had, I used that as an experience to grow and to learn more. And I got better and I got better and I got better, and my team grew and my business grew and my paycheck grew. And now here I am, the success that I always dreamed of, living the life that I couldn't even imagine was possible. I have financial freedom. I get to be home with my kids instead of at a job I hate. I get to travel the world with my kids. Finish out that story, because it may not have happened yet, but as long as you keep going and don't let the frustration be the end of the story, it is going to be your story. Okay? So you can call this The Secret. You can call it, I don't know what you want to call it, but it works. It works. It keeps you focused and it helps you put things into perspective. So those little bumps in the road, if that's the end of your story, then it's the end. But if it's the beginning of your story, now you have a chance. Now you have an opportunity to take that and to learn new skills and to grow yourself, to grow your business, to grow your knowledge base, and to share that with other people and to help them, and for you to financially benefit and for you to help other people financially benefit, and to live the life you want to live and to be an inspiration to people. That's what you have the opportunity to do. And that's what this challenge that you're stuck in right now, it's just a part of the story. It's just a part of the story. And the other part of the story isn't going to happen unless this part happens. So put it into that mindset. Put it into that perspective. All right? Get out there and tell your story, whether it's to yourself in the mirror in the bathroom. Tell yourself that story. Finish that story. Complete that story. All right? Because that's going to help you get perspective. That's going to help you stay on track. That's going to help you create, for real, that dream life and that dream business that you're working at. All right? So I hope that helps. I hope that encourages you all to go and really reconsider your challenges and your frustrations and look at them in a new light. And don't let that be the end of your story. Let that be the beginning. All right, for more training and more tips, go to my blog, jenniferdesouza.com. I'll see you guys soon.